Well, these players just keep on getting stronger and stronger, especially with the new relics. This is a way that players have boosted their CP even more. Today, I figure we'll go over this Slambos here from Eclipse, sitting at 6.06 trillion. I think I saw them a little bit higher when I went into their actual menu of their guild there, but just to give you an idea, Capybara sitting at 6.63 trillion. Rocking the shear right here, but I figure it'd be good to go over Slambos and the fact that they are running the Sky Splitter or Aurelion sword. Let me just go over the other one here because I think I saw it at like 6.2. Not that once you get up that high anyways, it really is going to make a difference when you're looking at somebody with my account of like 800 billion there. Nowhere close, can't even fathom it all. But Eclipse going in here, we can see going down, what was 6.06 on the one. Now they're going in showing at 6.25 trillion. And still this one here, they're rocking the AILOREON. So AILOREON, they got the Dragon Breath armor. They are using both the Skybreaker and then also the Verdant Judgment Ring. For the accessories, they are going Winter Frost Soul, and finally the Justice Judgment Emblem. And just to kind of give you guys a little bit of idea, if you're looking at your overall stats and like, oh, I'm so low on this, you can see with that much, their crit rate is only 20%. I mean, they're mainly focused on a lot of combo in it here, but just know like even the highest players up here, some of these things aren't at like absurd numbers on it. So don't beat yourself up too much if something's kind of sitting a little bit lower than you like, but you can see skill damage, they got a good amount of that in there, and really some basic attack damage too. So they're kind of running the meta. Sword Chi damage 123 and some lightning damage reduction, knowing that they're probably going up against a bunch of Nashirs. But let's take a look at some of the gems that they have slotted on these and kind of see what they're using for their psionic stats. So psionics there, damage increase, Sword Chi combo rate, Sword Chi critical rate. And then for the gems, final damage boost. At the start of battle, steal 15% of the enemy's attack power, not exceeding 30%. Bloodshed AILOREON Sword, Sword Chi damage coefficient. When casting a skill, has a 45% chance of ignoring 50% of the enemy's damage. And then global attack plus 22%. I'd love to have that one right there. Moving on the armor though, you can see damage reduction, skill damage reduction, final damage reduction, and crit damage reduction. The gems on that, combo count +1, pretty solid one to have. Still don't think I've really seen this thing at all, so if I ever see one, maybe that'll be the point that I start switching stuff around. Control immunity rate, basic attacks have an 8% chance to stun, immune to the first 2 control effects, that's a nice one to see, and final damage reduction on that. Moving over to the rings, skill damage reduction, lightning damage reduction, combo rate, ignore lightning crit. So a lot of just knowing that all these players are playing this year, including myself, and that looks like a pretty good way to kind of counteract that. As far as the gems, Sword Chi crit rate, combo rate, when attacking enemies with burn poison, ignore their final damage reduction. Didn't really see anything they're doing in there with the burn or poison, but maybe we'll come across something. Increased damage to shielded targets, global attack plus 22% again. And then over on this one, lightning damage reduction, combo rate, ignore crit rate. And then every 3 combos, gain skill shield equal to 20% max HP. Combo rate plus 12%. Another global attack plus 22%. Sword Chi crit rate 12%. And when Sword Chi hits, 50% chance to release 1 Blade Cyclone doing 150 damage. So they've been pretty much re-rolling these things. Every single one of these things is sitting at, what is it? These the Peerless ones? Are those what they're called? I can't really remember. I think that is. I always get that one in Transcendent confused. Accessories, lightning damage reduction, skill crit damage reduction, and final damage reduction. Got the pink one on there. That's pretty nice. And then after the hero deals direct damage to an enemy, reduce the enemy's attack by 25%, ignore crit rate. After the pet cast a skill, reduce the enemy's crit rate by 16%. Global HP plus 22%, control immunity rate plus 12%. And then moving on to the last one here, damage reduction, skill damage reduction, skill crit damage reduction, final damage reduction. And those ones, each time the hero is attacked, increase the hero's attack power by 6%, stacking up to 5 times. Control immunity, ignore control immunity, global HP, and ignore crit rate. And we'll see if we can actually go in and find kind of a battle here, show a little bit more of what they're using. Fortunately, they didn't win in any of their attacks or their defenses, but still, it's kind of nice to see what they actually have for their build and so on. So they are rocking both the Slime King, they got Freya, they got the Unicorn there, and looks like for actual brands, we do have the Frankenstein out there. Seeing the Freya stats, we can see in the Sphinx, I'm seeing the Capybara, I'm seeing the Wild Vulture on it. So anything else that's kind of jumping out on this, nothing too crazy, but just rings, some attack bonuses. So I was gonna say I do have some fire and poison, but that actually looks like they have that attached to them. So not really seeing anything being used for that gem, but not to say that my gems are 100% perfect either. I really miss the days where everything wasn't hidden on us, so we could kind of see what people actually were going for and what everything was. I imagine that every single thing they have is just about maxed out. Maybe not all the collectibles and arcanas for the ones that they don't have slotted in, but still pretty big number to see there on it. And you could see there for a second too, they are using Leonardo, so that's another one that they're pairing up with it. We've got the Heaven's Mark up top, and what else do we have popping up for the things? I think I saw the whole party cake gun there, forgot what that was called too. It's tough to keep track of all of it. But we also have the Ghost Princess out there too, so that's the other thing. I would imagine that we probably had the Knight of the End in there also on it, but overall, a lot of crazy stuff on this. I mean, I guess if you're building a AILOREON sword, this might be something you want to try to go for. If you are looking to be inside some PvP there, that might be the best setup. These people seem to know what they're doing, and clearly they had the funds to go and invest into it. But if you're still finding that your CP is a little bit too weak there, want to know a quick, easy way to go and upgrade it, you might want to take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.